sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame. Yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap, too sexy for that jack. Yeah, yeah. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests. And I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. And she popped a Tesla, now she gonna let you. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, think we got too sexy for that metro housing. Diamond popped out, almost swallowed 60,000. Section need more things in here, I like it crowded. Like, whoa, whoa. I just want you to know that you are
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. My name is Arnesia and today I'm going to do a workday in my life video. If you haven't watched my videos before, my name is Arnesia like I mentioned, and I am a recruiting coordinator in the tech industry. And I have been in my current role for a little over a year now, and I am 100% remote. And this is the first day back from being on Thanksgiving break, so I'm thinking that today may be a little slow just because everyone is, getting through emails and just organizing things, but I feel like tomorrow, Wednesday, may be a little bit busier. But right now, I'm just going through my Slack messages and my emails because my company, it is global, so everyone was not off, but we do have some international people that were still working, so I do have some emails from them and also some candidates that reached out over the break. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go through my emails right now and see if there's anything. Let me see if I have any interviews scheduled for today. Okay. So I only have 2 interviews scheduled for today. So mainly what I'm going to look for is to see if those candidates reached out to let me know that they had like conflict or if they need to reschedule or anything, because I do not like when candidates reach out last minute or if I don't see their email until the very last second. Don't like that. But I don't think that I've seen anything from candidates. Really, all of the emails that I have received are internal. But I do see, just by doing a quick glance at my emails, I actually don't have that many. I only have 50 emails. Someone signed their offer, so I'm going to just review their documents that they've signed, and then I'm just going to kick off their onboarding process. So I will go through my emails and then I'll walk you guys through the onboarding process. I just want you to know that you are Like I shared before, I had someone sign an offer over the break, so now I have to kick off the onboarding process. And as a recruiting coordinator, I have to basically schedule interviews and also see the final candidate through the onboarding process all the way through their first day with the company. So it's kind of a lot, especially if you have a lot of new hires coming in on the same day. But let's see. So the first thing that I do is I review the documents that they've signed and I check to see if their start date that they said that they wanted to start on is a date that can be accommodated. So basically, we have our new hires start on Mondays. So any day outside of that has to be something that was previously approved, or like if a Monday falls on a holiday and the company is closed, then it'll be on that Tuesday or whatever next business day is open. So with this person, we can accommodate the date that they put, and looks like they signed everything. Let me also review this. All right, perfect. So once I reviewed their documents, I go into their profile in the applicant tracking system and I just make sure that everything looks good there. And that is basically where the onboarding kicks off. So I don't think that I can share all of this information on how it kicks off, but basically I have to review everything, make sure everything is signed, and once I've given our internal teams notification that everything is good to go, they'll start creating, internal accounts and things like that. All right, so I just kicked off their onboarding, but for my organizational purposes, I have to upload these signed files to our confidential place. Computer is like still waking up or something, I don't know, I'm like having a good day. It's pretty early, it's only 9:15, but I kind of logged on a little early at like 8:30. So I've been in a good mood today. I'm trying to start my week off motivated and on a positive note. So as y'all saw, I went to Pilates this morning, and it was actually a very hard class. My computer finally finished loading and I was able to upload their signed documents. And the next thing that I do is basically create a tracker for myself so that I can keep up with all of the new hires that I am the recruiting coordinator for. So I added them to my list, and basically I just put, their name, a link to their profile, their start date, where they'll be located, and any additional information that I'll need. I'll also have a tracker where I'll see if their background check has started or if they require sponsorship or anything like that. I will make sure that I am fully aware of what's going on with that process and making sure that they're still on track to start when they're supposed to. So this is very helpful for me because one of the main things that a recruiting coordinator should be is organized. So trackers, spreadsheets, notes, stuff like that, it's literally my life because it's easy to get unorganized and confused because there's so many things coming at you all day with different people. So I just like to stay ahead of that. Speaking of new hires, so today is Monday, so I only have 2 new hires that are starting today, and both of them are good to go. I believe they have already received their equipment, so they'll be joining like the new hire sessions that they have to join today. But I do need to reach out to them because they need to complete their I-9. So if you aren't aware, whenever you start a job in the United States, you have to complete a Form I-9, which is basically to confirm that you have employment authorization and you're eligible to work. So typically I send that out on the Friday before they start, but since we were off, I'm sending it today, which is perfectly fine. And it's only 2 people, so I'm not worried about it. So basically what I do, I just like BCC all of my new hires that are joining, put them all on one email, and I just reach out and request the information. That way I don't have to reach out to each person individually. I typically just send out my template, but I'm gonna put a little razzle-dazzle on it and say, that I hope that you had a great Thanksgiving, since both of my new hires start in the US. Because what I did learn is that Canada celebrates Thanksgiving in October. All right, so yeah, also another thing, recruiting coordinator or not, if your company uses Gmail, then I highly recommend creating templates, especially if you find yourself sending out the same emails every time, especially as a recruiting coordinator. You definitely send out the same emails every single week. So templates will be your best friend. All right, so since I have a couple minutes of free time, I wanted to show y'all my outfit for today. So I just have on a regular black t-shirt. I got this from Target and I really like it because it's ribbed. And I also have on these Lululemon groove pants. I'm really into the flare leggings look. These are very high-waisted, so yeah. But since I do work from home, I definitely just try to be cozy all the time. But I do try to put on some real clothes instead of just, you know, the sweatpants and everything. But I do have those days where I have on like a real shirt and sweatpants, but I try not to do that as often because, you know, you look good, you feel good, and, you know, working from home is already hard enough. So I just try to, you know, make myself feel better by putting on some clothes. But yeah, this is really what I look like all the time, even when I'm not working. But yeah, so if you need some work from home outfit ideas, maybe that can be another video. All right, hey y'all, so it is about 11 a.m. and I just had a couple of urgent things come up. Like one of the new hires, they hadn't received their equipment, so I had to help out my teammate and, you know, walk them through what to do and who to notify and things like that. And typically on Mondays, that's the kind of stuff that I'm working on because we have like a large group of people starting on Monday, and then like a lot of reschedules and stuff like that happen at the beginning of the week. So thankfully that was the only thing, but I'm hoping that, you know, the hiring manager isn't upset about that, but honestly, it's not our fault. I'm gonna take like a real lunch break today because I logged in at 8:30 and then I'm gonna take my 1 hour lunch and then I'm gonna log off at like 5:30. I'm trying to figure out what I want my work schedule to be. Before I worked like the typical 9 to 5 and I didn't take like a true lunch. I would like eat while I was working, but now I really want to take a lunch because I've been working so hard for the past couple of months while my manager is out, and I feel like 2023, I'm not sure what things will look like, but I definitely need to start taking a lunch break, like a true lunch break. And maybe that will include like a walk or something like that, but I know that it just seems like, I don't know, it's so hard to take a lunch when you're working from home. Another thing that I wanted to share with y'all, so in my last work from home video, if you haven't watched it, go check it out, I'll link it above. But I was talking about how I've been working so hard and I'm not sure if it's noticed and things like that. Literally like a week after I posted that video, I actually ended up getting a promotion. So with that promotion, I didn't get a title change or anything. It was like a leveling change. I'm not sure how to explain it, but that was the first promotion I've ever gotten being in corporate since I graduated. So yeah, it was really nice and I appreciate it, but you know, doesn't stop there. I am hoping for, you know, more increase, more promotion, 2023, because, you know, with my manager being out, I definitely have taken on more responsibility, and I don't know, we'll see. I think I've done a good job with it, and hopefully my teammates feel the same, and also leadership, but we'll see. So hopefully in 2023 I can come back and say that I got another promotion. So I just wanted to thank y'all so much for watching this video, and if you've made it this far, put a brown heart emoji down in the comments below. I think I'm gonna keep doing that, and maybe I'll pick a random person to like send something to, I don't know, maybe. I'm not promising, but maybe. And like I said, I'm just gonna eat my lunch and then I'll check in with y'all after that.